President Trump is running a protection racket, and here's how he goes to jail. If anyway he goes to jail. Hi, I'm Darren Monroe. I used to work on Kamala Harris's campaign, one of 30,000 members of the engagement team. And these days, I have 30 years marketing branding experience working for Universal, DreamWorks, MCA, big companies, marketing $6 billion worth of film. The last place I worked was iHeartMedia, and to this very week, 20 years ago, I left that company running away from Hurricane Katrina. I've been helping people around the world make money online, but on this channel, I take you from chaos to clarity. Speaking of clarity, got a clarity group, link in the description, link in the homepage. You will feel fantastic joining my group. Let's talk about this. First of all, the reality is he's running a protection racket. According to me, no. According to 500 law firms that signed a letter that packed together to fight him. It was featured in a conversation by a San Francisco lawyer on 60 Minutes. He is in trouble. They've been investigating this since May. They're going after him. There are other people publicly going after him. And I've explained in the Clarity group quietly, there are another 8 investigations, totaling 9, that are involving the Trump administration. People are going to jail big time. And here's how he goes to jail. And I talked about this before. There's only one way this man really, really goes to jail. Only one way. Only one real certified way guaranteed. And that involves all those investigators he fired. You know, all of those intelligence people. He fired people out of CIA, FBI, NSA. He fired the last person who fired that many people was JFK. Let that sink in. Pause, as the young people say. That part, as the young people say. Say less. Too late. I'm too busy saying more. Here's the thing. I'm trying to tell you. He's got thousands of professional, seasoned, connected investigators in the intelligence community and the justice community who don't like him. It's just not good for him. And I think this is his scorched earth. I got away with murder, so to speak. And I'm just going to go all out. I'm going to play full out. But here's the part that you got to understand. 500 law firms? That was the stupidest thing in the world he ever did, was trying to attack law firms. That was, oh my God, that was mega stupid. Mega stupid. But I guess he figured, I'm old, I'm dying, fuck it. Because the real question is, and I did a previous video on this, will he make it to Christmas, without resigning or croaking out, I'm not trying to make fun of that. I'm just saying. This guy has pissed off some of the most powerful connected attorneys ever. That's like going up the street where they do nothing but teach martial arts and saying, I will take on all of your schools. Yeah. They're saying, hey, and it is grifting. Think about it. If attorneys are saying that, and think about it like this, too. 500 law firms, all these people saying this. He didn't sue them. He didn't sue them, did he? He didn't take them to court. He wouldn't dare. He's trying to go around and cause all this BS. But he doesn't realize members of the court don't like him, whether they're conservative or liberal. This is a fight for the court. The lower courts you have pissed off by going to the Supreme Court and cutting their national injunctions. You have also attacked judges, literally sent MAGA people threatening and teasing and stalking members of the court, as well as attorneys. You've gone after attorneys who basically went after the people from the insurrection. I should do a video on that. Those people going back to jail. They are. He pardoned them, but they're going to find a way to put them back in. I think they're going to get them. But the way they're going to get Trump is you got a lot of investigators out there who are pissed. And baby, I mean pissed. They are mad, upset. They're going to get him. And there's a secret group of people who are wealthy. Understand this. In the back end of the Clarity group, I have something called the 5 Civil Wars. I tried to put it out on here, but they wouldn't let me. 5 civil wars. And one of those wars is the intelligence community. Do you know, the wealth community. Do you know that there are 22 millionaires in America? There are 700 plus billionaires in America, and not all of them like Donald Trump. He's got a lot. And when I say lot, millions of enemies who are very wealthy people who easily can finance consultants. Well, where are they going to pull people in the door to be consultants? In other words, investigators, 9 different things, ranging from grifting, what we're talking about now, where he's getting money in a bag, all the way to Supreme Court. Yeah, I got an update coming in a matter of 24, 40 hours. Understand what this means. Understand the real thinking behind this guy. What he's saying, what he's doing is he is systematically putting himself in a position to be taken down through his grifts. And he's going to leave that over to his sons, and his sons going to be battling that. And they won't know what to do. They're not. This is a whole lot of arrogance. And what's happening right now is that the law community, in the form of lawyers, prosecutors, intelligence community investigators, are looking at him. They're worried about Jack Smith. Fuck Jack Smith. Jack Smith he ain't nothing. What I'm trying to point out to you, and I give this example usually when I'm talking about the Epstein Society. I usually say the Epstein Society, I say Epstein, if sex trafficking were New York, Epstein would be a stamp on a postcard of that's in the sub-basement of the Empire State Building, meaning he's nothing compared to it. Well, let me tell you, Jack Smith is, if we took the legal community, investigating community, just in America alone, if we just took that, if we just used that, everybody, Jack Smith is that stamp on the postcard in the sub-basement of the Empire State Building, and the entire legal community is New York City. And they pissed. There's a lot of them pissed. You done pissed off hundreds and hundreds of federal judges, people who you nominated, as well as Trump, as well as Reagan, Bush, and the Democrats. You have pissed off a ton of legal prosecutors, ex and current. Think about it like this. Take a look and start researching the prosecutors that left the Southern District of New York. Where they at now? What they doing? Who they working for? What they looking at? A lot of people went over to the private sector thanks to Trump. And he thinks he's showing them, I'm gonna get them. No, Trump. They're gonna get you. And you're grifting, and your con manism, and you basically doing this, do me this favor, I'm gonna get you-ism. That is stone cold illegal. And he has less than 40-something months to go. And honestly, at his health, and him possibly resigning, he could resign before Christmas. I did a video on that. He could resign before Christmas. But here's the thing I want you to understand very clearly this happening. None of the stuff he's doing is secret. It's not like, oh man, it's behind the scenes, on the low. That meme coin is like a Swiss bank account that anybody, corporations, countries, anybody can put money into it, right? But it's on the blockchain, so everything's traceable. Years ago, they caught a bunch of federal agents who tried to get some of the money they confiscated from crooks in Bitcoin, and they went to jail because they stole that money. I'm looking at it like, whoa, okay. So I think he's going to score church with this because he knows he's dying. And because of that scorched earth, he's going for what he knows. He's trying to get his family to get everything international as best he can. Cover his head. That's why he's got him out in the private sector and getting money, so he can grift and threaten whoever. It all started with, think about BlackRock. BlackRock is the largest private equity fund ever. Trillions of dollars, right? And that whole fight over Panama and getting those slots for BlackRock. Then you had the fallout with Greenland. Why don't we hear about that no more? Somebody got their money. The funniest one to me is when he did tariffs on Colombia. And then the coffee industry met with the president and he changed his mind and got along with Trump. The coffee industry in Colombia. You know I can't say it on social media, but I just kept thinking, having flashbacks to Scarface. Doom, doom, doo, 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 doo. Some of y'all Scarface fans, y'all know what I'm talking about. It was hilarious to me. It was hilarious. But the whole idea is that this man could go to jail. His people around him are definitely going to jail. Who's going to jail? Steve Miller, Pam Bondi, Tom Homan, Kristi Noem, Tulsi Gabbard, Hegseth, a whole bunch of people, a whole cast of people. Unless they plead out with some stuff they can get, they're in trouble. There are going to be hearings. There's going to be breakdowns. Unless they move to a non-extradition country and learn a lot of Russian, it is going to be on like a big dog. Listen, you want to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Have I earned your subscription? Maybe. Let me know. But also, you definitely want to get in my Clarity group. It is worth the investment. Go over to my description in this video or go over to my homepage and join that. Until then, binge watch my content. Go through my playlist. You will love it here. You will absolutely love it here. And on to the next video.